I mean, yeah, truthfully, I think what we did this week is, this is some of the best stuff I've had in here for a long time, and I'm loving it. That's a fact. All the stuff I'd hoped for in this music, all the dynamic range, you know, there's nothing comfortable or squashed about this. This has got, you know, wonderful edges to it. It just expands and contracts. It isn't, there's nothing even. I love it. I mean, and I think that we've only started. I mean, my God, we haven't even got into the lead instruments in large part, you know. But I think you played magnificently, and that's the truth. The pieces, I think, as a collection, are amazing. So, I mean, I think Jeff Haynes' reaction says a lot. I mean, he was so into it today.
Yeah,
he's
and you've seen him.
Oh
a
yeah,
lot.
yeah, and you know, he's always a nice guy.
Right,
you know?
right.
But he was so into it. He so loved it.
Yeah.
And that's a huge compliment. I mean, you know, Metheny, and you know, I mean, he's seen a lot of stuff.
He's a heavy hitter. Yeah.
And he really, really loved the work today, and he loved what he was working on. So, my sense is that this is. I don't hear a weak spot. I really don't. And after today, you know, it just feels. And well, it feels unique. That's one of the great things. This doesn't sound like everybody else, and there's so much stuff that does.
Right.
You know, even when you go into the tapping, you've made it your own. So yeah, there's a real voice to this, which is huge. That's everything to me. Right. And we've talked about this. I mean, B.B. King, 2 notes, you know who it is. I mean, and you know, Alex DeGrassi, you know, it's like, and really, Todd Boston sounds like Todd Boston, right? Which is rare, really rare. I mean, there's so many guys who are playing guitar, and they've got influences, and they're, you know, they're good players. Some of them are fabulous players, but they never found an artistic voice. I mean, yours is there, so that's already huge. So we're off to a great start, for sure. Yeah, yeah. And then there's, you know, and some of these pieces, you know, you covered the bass beautifully on a couple of the songs. I mean, really, it was graceful, you know, amazing. I was delighted. Great. But then some of these other ones, you know, where we really get into the rhythm, I mean, Tony Levin is just gonna kill. So yeah, we're off to a good start. That was an amazing week. Can you believe that was a week?
It feels like a lifetime.
Yeah, a little more. But yeah, I know.
The build up for me. I mean, you know, by the last like 2 weeks before I got here, I was just like, get me there. You know, I'm just waiting, just like every day, like when am I going to get there? And then it was like hours.
And you know, people don't understand how much work it is. I mean, they have no comprehension of how draining it is, physically, mentally, emotionally, everything. Yeah. You know, and I think there are people like, well, man, what do you do? You say you're tired after doing sessions. It's, you know, what are you talking about? It's like, you got to be kidding. You know, if you gave me a shovel and told me to dig a ditch from here to a half a mile away, I'd take that job if I wanted to relax. You know,
right. Yeah.
This is hard work.
It really is.
You know, but I'm just gonna. You know, I'm just going to sit around and drool for a few days and get to be human again and go back to work. But the thing is, I get to drool and be happy. We're off to an incredible start. So
yeah, brother. Thank you, Will.
You bet.
Great.
How we doing, Will?
Todd, you must play last notes.
Recap of the week that we've passed by, what we've done so far.
Well, Todd Boston and I come to hate each other something terrible. Nearly killed ourselves and each other 5 or 6 times. Come on, you know, just go all the way down to the tap. Because I wanted different dynamics even in these 3 chords, so I think we've got a punch in going on.
Okay. What?
If we'd gotten it right in the first place, we wouldn't have to be doing this.